The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care.
Latavius Murray. Touchdown, New Orleans. Latavius Murray, 76 yards. And the Saints get a bit closer. Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the second half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
That's it, baby. We got work. At their own 25-yard line.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Hey, Sunday on Sunday on Sunday on Sunday.
47's the mic. 47's the mic.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Finding Hardman here over the middle. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
It's a game of 6.
So now a 3rd and 7, and defensively, it's a dime look. 6 DBs.
Yellow.
27 Mike. 27 Mike. Mike 27. Here we go.
Now Mahomes. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field, and that's caught inside the 30. And all the way down to the 26. Mahomes finding Hill for a big play. 46 yards. We're back now in KC. It's the Chiefs with the lead and the football here as we get set for quarter number 4.
Give me that ball, defense. Give me that ball.
Hey, 43.
Set it. Blue dog working. Check back 47. Time to go, night. Watch safety creeping.
Now a first down carry here for McCoy. And able to work his way down to the 16. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. From the 16, Mahomes. And that is caught by Watkins for a Chief touchdown. Sammy Watkins, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
At their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense? And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 40.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Now, that turnover might just about do it. Here, 4th quarter, the lead that you've got, they can just run the football, run the clock.
Exactly right. They played smart, couple of first downs, and this one should just about be over.
Now, the first play of the drive there is incomplete. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
So a 3rd and 9, and 6 defensive backs out there in the dime.
Patrolling the passing lanes.
Here's Mahomes to throw. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. It's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone, and his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. So they get the takeaway, but that's just step 1. They still have a lot of work to do.
But they don't want to focus on that now. Now it's about getting the ball in the end zone and hoping they can take it away again.
Yeah, still a 3-score game, though, 4th quarter. And here's a throw that's taken in by the tight end, Cook. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a 1st down.
Sammy! Hey, orbit!
Breeze now on 1st down. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being blocked.
This is caught at the 20. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Jared Cook, 54 yards. And the Saints make some inroads here to that deficit. Lutz with the extra point, and that will get him 1 closer. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This is fielded at the goal line. Pretty move. And he's going to get taken down inside the 10 at about the 8-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 8-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a 2-score game. The interception that led to a touchdown. You'd have to think they're a little more careful here if they do indeed try to throw the football.
Yeah, and I was a little surprised by the last throw. You know, that type of throw with this type of a game, I'm going to be very careful about it. Maybe the only throw you make is maybe a toss to your halfback or something like that. Otherwise, take care of the thing and finish this bad boy off.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Hey, 57.
Mahomes going to throw. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And they'll bring him down right around the 13. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
22's coming, 22's coming, Mike. Rip left.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. And he's going to go down right near the goal line. The officials look at each other. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line. Cameron Jordan able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. And now defensively they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. So a short drop, but he's able to get it out, and this is a good kick.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Tight end has become a bigger and bigger part of the passing game in the NFL, but if you drop the football, that position could get swapped out with a wide receiver in that spot, a running back in that spot. There are other ways they can go if you're not going to catch the ball.
And that's not just his first drop, his second drop of the game.
Ready.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Hey, easy. Don't get nervous. Mike 50, Mike 50.
Breeze now to throw. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Frank Clark, his second sack of the night. 3rd and long now after the sack of Breeze, and the Saints up against it here. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. Shotgun now for Breeze. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. They'll go for it. It's Breeze. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at the 16. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
It's Patrick Robinson there on the stop. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense. Check 31.
Interesting. Mahomes wants to throw it. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. It's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone, and he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. Kelsey, the intended receiver there. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. So after the INT, it's Breeze. And the pressure gets to Breeze as he's taken down. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle.
Hey, you got 3 down.
To throw, it's Breeze. He goes full extension, and he's got it. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. The Saints on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This will be 3rd and 6. Over the middle, it's Jared Cook. And he brings this up to the 46, good enough for the first. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. Here's Breeze to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. And he's going to go down again. Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly